Hello everyone. As you may be following along, recently we played in a Lackey Grand Prix. In the finals of it, we lost to an orange silver 100 card deck list. So I've always wanted to take new information and get inspired by it. So I got inspired by my opponent's deck, Card Game Fanatics deck, and I said like, okay, what would 100 card version of angels and demons look like in type 1, not really doing the Daniel band but doing something else. So I have a type 2 deck that is kind of built around this concept, and it's the type 2 deck is really trying to have like a side combo of converting Temple Guard to silver and playing a bunch of banding enhancements on him before battle. So I was like, okay, that has promise in type 2, maybe it could work in type 1 as well. Something I was thinking about last night while I was trying to sleep, as one does at 1 in the morning. They think about Temple Guard and what can Temple Guard do. So a card that I've not really thought much about is actually the second seal. To me, this is like, okay, like who's going to play that? Doesn't interrupt the battle. When it gets to add all their evil characters to battle, like, that's awful. But then I thought about, okay, what if you use Temple Guard to play this, because this is a enhancement with the band ability. So let's say you play this with Temple Guard, you get to band all your heroes into battle, all your heroes trigger, and then opponent has to add all their evil characters in their territory to battle. So that seemed like it had potential. Why not just play, just generic banding enhancements? Like this does the same thing without the drawback of opponent getting to add all their characters to battle. But what if we made the drawback a strength? So the idea is to put a Sordid Spirit in their territory and try to control what they have in their territory. We can do that with Holy Grail. We can do that with Redemption. We can do that with Ministering Spirit and Expatriator. Basically, we try to get it so that they only have Sordid Spirit in their territory. And then we attack with Converted Temple Guard that plays second seal. We get to band all of our guys into battle, and then they have to add the Sordid Spirit to battle. So it's almost like a choose the blocker effect in silver, which is pretty strong. Silver really wants this type of effect, and being able to control which characters your opponent enters battle with is really amazing. So like that's the reason maybe why second seal could be more powerful. And we do have a lot of other banding enhancements like Everlasting Beings, Gathering of Angels, and Child is Born in the Reserve. So we can still do the banding route. Another cool thing you can do with Temple Guard, if you have to, you can go Temple Guard, play second seal, add Captain to battle, and that is going to negate everything except banding. So it's going to negate the play ability, so this goes back to your hand, and then it's going to negate the opponent adding their evil characters to battle. So you can just do this massive band with Captain plus Temple Guard plus all the other angels you band in. And those angels won't really work unless you stack their triggers. So like, for example, you say Angel the Harvest comes in. If you ban Angel the Harvest and Captain into battle, you want to trigger your angel first because that cannot be interrupted. Same with Expatriator, same with the Strong Angel. Another combo you can do is just attack with the Strong Angel. If they block, you can play Everlasting Beings, which is like another band. So let's say you don't have your Temple Guard all set up yet. So getting to do that before they get initiative is really strong. And you can even do Strong Angel into second seal is great too. You can do Strong Angel into War in Heaven, Strong Angel into fifth seal. Doesn't do much, but gives you some options. You can do, if you play one Michael Chief Prince, and you can do Faith Unbowed, give your guys protection, and then like attack with a big banding chain. Like that's really strong. Angelic Guidance basically gets you any silver card in your deck. And we're playing New Covenant to get to Angelic Guidance even faster. Angelic Guidance can grab, anything you want. And then we're just filling out. I don't know if you need this many good enhancements in the deck. Like I think maybe, I could see a world where you can cut Expelled from Heaven and Army from the Lord, but this is just the first draft of the deck. I don't know what else to try out. For the defense, I've been really impressed with Prince. Wanted to try and play a deck, or basically I base this defense off of my type 2 deck. So I wanted to, and also my big clay deck. Let's see, what's my defense look like for big clay? So it's basically the same thing, except you don't really play the Harriers. You're doing more of the demons thing, and you're cutting the Meeks Lost Souls. So I was wondering, like, would this deck be better with Meeks? So I decided to try it out with Lost Souls that have abilities, and you get to play a lot of them. accusers, crowds, distressed, dole. The reason we're playing the Lost Soul package is so we can try and get to Prince earlier. So if we get it early Galileans, early darkness, that helps us set up our Prince really fast. So we're trying out the soul package. We can get out all of our souls with harvest time early. Having early harvest time lets us do imitate lawless every turn, which is great. The jury's still out to see if this is better or worse than burial and led astray plus the first. The first isn't not as good in a deck that's not really playing Herod's Temple. So I could even see a version of this deck that's running clay and silver. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the clay version could be a little stronger. Your turn ones are going to be better because you're going to get Matthew and you get Simon, which is great too. And maybe you want to go back to Herod so you can play Possessing Spirit, so you can do your Possessing Spirit plus Second Seal lines of play. So I feel like there's just a lot of ways you can build this deck. Anyways, the defense has a lot of tricks you can do. If opponent does any searching, you can do mediums to Prince, mediums to King of Tyrus, mediums to Red Dragon. And if they have hand protection, mediums to Spirit of Fear. Another thing you can do is mediums to Sordid Spirit to the reserve, which grabs Restless Spirit, which grabs Swine Stampede. And if you have a Golgotha, that's CBP. And you can do that next turn by going to grab another Restless Spirit, and the Restless Spirit grabs Twice Afflicted, plays out from your discard pile. Another thing you can do is play Sin and Blasphemy to play your Swine Stampede, or you can play your Twice Afflicted. Wages lets you get your Gates out, or your Martyrs, or your Chronicles. Or let's see, are there any evil characters with discard abilities? Maybe like a War in Heaven. Here's a play I like. If Peter, John, or Philip is not in play, you can block with Simon, and if you have a Gates of Hell out, you can discard Gates and add Prince of the Air. So if your opponents are trying to be really careful and not searching, you still have a way to give your Prince cannot be negated. Also playing Judas to restrict dominance. I really like Judas, block, restrict dominance, play Sin and Blasphemy, discard Judas. And we have ways to get Judas back with the Necromancer. We have ways to get our demons back with the Seven Sons of Skiva. Very flexible options to have. And to get some more card velocity, we can interweave Messenger of Satan. Messenger is really good on turns where you want to play or put Judean mediums plus Seven Sons or in the same battle. So you can do mediums to Messenger to Seven Sons to, maybe they killed Prince of Tyrus earlier. For the dominance, we have Blinding Light, which is there to help convert Temple Guard, and it's even better because they can't martyr Temple Guard ahead of time. We also have Redemption, which can convert humans in territory. So we can play this, banish evil non-human, and convert our Temple Guard. We're also playing Holy Grail, which can convert Temple Guard. And we have a bunch of reserve access, like Riches plus Covenant of Prayer. So we play another Temple Guard in reserve and a Love. So if we can get Love and Temple Guard out, we can play Love on Temple Guard, convert it to silver, and go from there. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know about the reserve on this one. This is at 99 cards. We just need to add one more to 100. Maybe we can. Anyways, it's a work in progress. But I just drafted this deck up, was excited to show you guys, and wanted to see how it does in a Lackey Grand Prix game. So let's get into the gameplay, shall we?
Yeah, we'll see how this draws. I threw it together yesterday.
All right. I threw together something just like 30 minutes ago. We'll see how this goes.
All right, man. Awesome. I'll load deck. Oh, let's see.
Rolled a 4 here.
Okay. Looks like your pick.
Okay.
I'll draw here.
All right. I'll try going first.
Okay. Sounds good.
Stars. Let's think. I will top deck a Nativity Hero from my deck.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Do you have any stars?
No stars on my end.
Okay. Going to use a Lost Soul ability now. Let's do Lawless, I guess.
Okay.
Oops. Okay. I will take the Deceiver off that one. Bottom that. And then Darkness. I'm going to grab Mysterious card. I'll grab Temple Guard with that one. All right. Am I good to start my turn?
Yeah, you are. Yep.
Okay. Let's play Damascus as a site. I'll take an evil character from my deck. Let's grab Judas. Okay. Then I'm going to go this down. And then I'm going to search deck or reserve for a good New Testament enhancement. Go to deck here. I'll grab that one.
Okay.
All right. And I'd like to go to battle.
Sounds great.
I'm going to come in and draw 2 cards. Negate evil cards with toughness 10 or greater. It's going to be your block.
Yeah. Block with Enemy Slave. Give you one.
Yep. All right. 9 cards in hand. Gotta figure out what to do. I'm gonna buckler for a hero.
Nice.
And I will pass turn to you.
Okay. All right. Draw some cards. No stars. No souls. Throw down throne. Base down artifact. And then, am I good to go to battle?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let's go. David. Don't get the search because I didn't get to weapon, but do the band. As a hell. Exchange to deck. To yeah, let's go that route. To shy.
Are you gonna bounce a human in a territory?
Oh, yeah, I probably should have done that, but I missed it.
Oh, okay.
Two. All right, that's my rescue.
Okay. I'm gonna go Judas, banding to Deceiver to deck for a Judean Mediums, which will make my demons CBN.
Yep.
Band a Prince, who's gonna draw 2 cards.
Yep.
I drew Hunter. Hunter's gonna exchange to my deck for Accusers, which is gonna negate Old Testament humans in battle.
Yep.
So David CBN. And then Prince is gonna underdeck Jehoshaphat and David.
Good block.
Thank you.
And pass to you.
2, 3. I don't have any stars.
Okay.
We'll put down this guy, down this guy. I will go. I'm gonna banish Covenant of Prayer to add a card reserve.
Okay.
Guess I'll just grab this one.
Okay.
Play my territory class, grab a good dominant from deck. I will get Blinding Light, put down Temple Guard, Blinding Light it to a Silver Brigade hero.
Okay.
Then I'd like to attack.
Sounds good.
Attack you with Temple Guard, who's going to play Child is Born, which lets
Yep.
me play Angel of Warning and ban to any number New Testament. So I'm going to ban to these guys. Okay, first things first, I'm going to look at your hand here.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to draw 2 off of Magnifying,
Yep.
draw 3 off of Legion. Going to use Gabriel to negate Judas, and Gabriel's going to ban to a Gospel, ban to Magnify Multitude, draw 2. I will create a Lost Soul token, your Land of Bondage.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think I have any tokens yet.
Oh, yeah.
Just do this.
Sounds good.
And I have Accusers negating OT humans. It is your
Yep.
block.
Am I good to proceed to Surrendering Soul?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Put down Best Stable. Use Golgotha to grab Temple Guard in the reserve. And let's see. That's gonna do it for me. You're up. Your turn.
Cool. Stars. Let's see.
Yep. May I play a dominant?
Yeah, go ahead.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Am I good to go
Yep.
to rescue?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. I'll target mediums with sword. Or wait, I can't band.
Right, because I got Accusers. So is it just Abishai coming in?
Yeah, that's all.
Well, don't really know what to do about that guy. All right, I will block with Judas. I will band to. Might as well band to Deceiver. Go to my deck for human. Let's grab this guy.
Yeah.
Right. Is it my initiative?
Yeah, your initiative.
All right, I'm gonna negate and discard your I Am Refuge. And then I'd like to activate Gates of Hell.
Okay.
I'm going to discard it to add Prince, and he's going to underdeck Abishai, Book of the Covenant, and Joshua. Oh, and draw 2 cards. Oh, wait, Joshua is protected. I'm sorry. I guess if I target Joshua, I guess nothing happens. So Joshua just stays.
You could target the sword.
Yeah, I guess I'll just target the sword.
Okay, I think it should be second from the bottom, I think. I'll pass to you.
Okay, 3. Upkeep. I'm not going to use my upkeep. I'm going to look at your hand.
Yep.
Search my deck for silver card. Let's get this guy. And then chamber down, this down. And I'd like to attack now.
Okay.
Let's do Temple Guard. We'll play Gathering Angels band to these guys. Then I'll do Angel of the Harvest first. I'll give you a token.
Yep.
Look at the top seven. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So look at the top 7. P.
Okay.
P1, 2, 7. I will take King of Tyrus. And then Res Revealer is going to search for Son of God.
Yep.
Then this is going to draw 3. This is going to draw 2. And Gabriel is going to search for this from my discard pile. All right, it's your block.
Yep.
Son of God. That. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. All right, it is your turn.
The prosperity.
I have Res Revealers currently active.
Right. Rescue accusers.
All right.
I'll keep. Take David. Good to go to battle phase.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. David. Chariot on the gate. Stuff CBP. Spirit of Fear. Draw 2 up Chariot. Band to Azahel. Sword on the gate. Opponent's protect abilities. Exchange to deck. Jehoshaphat will bounce woman. Chill bands to Armor Bearer. Armor Bearer will target mediums with sword.
Okay. I don't know from territory. Yeah, I'll bend Simon.
Yeah.
Am I good to block?
Barrel band to Joshua. And Joshua will take Playground from reserve. And then we'll ban to Stone Carriers.
Yep.
And then I will draw 1 off Well.
Okay. I think I'm negating Well with Res Revealer.
All right, yeah.
May I play a dominant?
Yeah.
I will Martyr Stone Carriers. And I'll go. Judas is not negated. Is that correct?
Correct.
Go Judas, the Sordid Spirit. Place this on there. Add Restless Spirit to battle. Just gonna grab Swine Stampede. Is it my initiative?
Yep.
I'm gonna play Swine Stampede. Shuffle.
I'll pass.
Right. I don't have any upkeep triggers. Would like to activate this. I'm going to discard this and exchange this with this.
Okay.
And lay my territory class on a nativity to grab Second Coming. And then I'd like to grab Son of God.
Okay.
And I'm going to Son of God Humble.
Yep.
And then I'd like to attack.
Yep, go ahead.
Do Temple Guard. I'll play Second Seal, a ban to all heroes in my territory, and then I'll use Res Revealer's ability to search deck for this one. I'll use the other one to get this one, and then I'll just draw a couple cards. And then you have to add all evil characters in your territory to battle, which is Sordid Spirit. And it's going to be your initiative.
Yep, GG.
GG. All right, thanks for the game.
Yeah.
See you around.
See you, man.
Bye. So we saw this deck kind of pop up a little bit, had a slow turn 1, but was able to use Temple Guard almost, felt like the rest of the game. And the defense really shut down the opponent's offense, who had to do a lot of searching. We were able to just really heavily punish that. So the deck worked really well. Felt like I wanted just a few more options on the defense. Things like maybe Balaam, Son of Beor. But aside from that, yeah, the deck felt great. I feel like this has potential. Probably not as fast as Big Clay, but certainly has the potential to be maybe just as strong. I'm not sure which deck would be stronger though in a head-to-head, and maybe that's some testing I can do by myself. All right, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.